Walter here, and right now we are actually going to be talking about another anime, Naruto. However, there's actually a catch.
We're not going to be doing the whole thing in one sitting. That's going to take us a full 24 hours to describe, and I don't even think YouTube can buffer that.
And not to mention, I have not actually seen all the episodes after these, the first attempt at saving Sasuke in the first place anyways. So, we're going to do it in terms of the story arcs. So, right now we're actually going to be talking about the introduction episodes and, of course, the Land of the Waves episodes. So, Naruto Uzumaki.
Oh, God. Total mischief. First episode, you realize that because he's already graffitied the four... Is there 4 Hokage faces up there?
Yeah, 4 Hokage...
It's been a while since I've seen the first episode.
Yeah, so in this case, we pretty much... They go into a little backstory explaining like what actually happened before the events of Naruto about the whole Nine-Tailed Fox.
Yeah, and the background history of why the village treats him like they do.
Yeah, so pretty much... and of course, they actually do explain that he's such a klutz that he fails the final exam every time.
Yeah, because his clones look like they're, dead.
Yeah, and then... Apparently, Iruka actually is technically the only person at the time that actually treats him kindly.
Yeah, well, then again, he does he acts more like the parent figure.
Yeah,
especially when Naruto does that little jutsu thing that, makes everyone have nosebleeds.
The sexy jutsu. It's like, oh my god!
Surprise!
Oh man, goddamn. But, in this case, he actually, apparently... I forgot the name. It was, Milky or something? I forgot.
Mizuki.
He tells them that apparently...
Well, he broke the law and told Naruto about the Nine-Tailed Fox part.
Well, technically, before we get into that, he tells Naruto about, a secret skull that the Hokage had.
Doesn't tell him that it's illegal to take it.
Yeah, so Naruto takes it. The entire the entire village is going in panic mode just because of this.
Oh, yeah, it's like having a... elementary/high school students steal a nuclear bomb from the United States.
Yeah.
We go to DEFCON 10.
1. No, technically how DEFCON works is 5 is the lowest.
Lowest one. So DEFCON 1/DEFCON 0 if there is one.
DEFCON 1 is technically the highest. 5 is technically
well, no,
the lowest.
You'd have to make up a new one just for the fact that you have a mobile nuclear bomb running around the United States.
Good point. Technically, pretty much the scroll had pretty much all the techniques
that would destroy the village. It's basically like the black box that no one could see because it will destroy the entire country. Yeah, so in this case, they try to search for him. Iruka finds him first, and of course, the other one, who turns out to be a teacher. Yeah. In Naruto's school, actually told him what the entire reason why everyone treats him the way it was, because technically the 4th Hokage actually encased the Nine-Tailed Fox inside of him when he was still a baby, of course. Actually, the 4th Hokage was Naruto's father, who sealed the Nine-Tailed Fox into him after he was born. And also, the reason why he can, later on in the series, we'll get to this, but another trivia thing that if you look it up, Naruto can use the Rasengan, which was created by his father, who was the 4th Hokage. That's why Jiraiya taught it to him, because since the 4th Hokage was his father, Naruto is more of an apt for it, because father like son, the chakra doesn't change much. So Naruto's
more like a Genkai when it comes to the Rasengan.
Genkai, yeah. Except in this case,
Jiraiya can actually learn it.
Here's the thing. Naruto shares a similar chakra trait to one other person in the series called Asuma. Mm-hmm. Remember the guy with the blades that can cut through everything? Yeah. Using chakra? Mm-hmm. They both share a, quote, wind chakra, which is why he can use Rasengan. Alright.
So, pretty much, they actually explain the reason why Naruto gets treated the way he is, just because of the fact that the surviving villagers for the Nine-Tailed Fox incident actually learns that apparently the 4th Hokage sealed the Nine-Tailed Fox inside a baby. So technically the fox is still alive, but inside of him. And the survivors are kind of angry about him just because of the fox incident.
Well, they really never let go of it because people lost loved ones. Yeah. Children lost fathers, so the children will treat them badly because they lost fathers to the creature that sealed inside of them, and the only way they can get back at the fox is to shun the person who sealed it. In which case, he should have been treated as a hero because he's the one who's keeping the thing inside of him.
But technically, the 3rd Hokage came back into power, and declared
illegal to explain to Naruto at all costs that you cannot tell him that he contains the nine-tailed fox inside of him.
So the person actually broke that rule, tries to steal the soul. However, Naruto was able to perform the Shadow Clone Jutsu, which is actually
a scroll technique that he wasn't supposed to learn. In which case, that's how he passes up his Genin exam.
Yeah.
In which case, he pretty much beats the crap out of that teacher.
Yeah, and then apparently the teacher gets arrested, and then we actually meet him up again, like in season 3 or whatever.
Yeah.
And then we are introduced to like the whole team squad things, with Naruto apparently having a crush on Sakura, and then
who has a crush on Sasuke, who Naruto hates with his whole entire being.
And then of course we actually meet up with Hinata, who actually has a crush with Naruto.
Oh god, it's a huge love circle.
Yeah, but in terms of the Naruto doesn't even recognize.
I know, it's like a one-sided thing. Hinata loves Naruto, who loves Sakura, who loves Sasuke. It's seriously a line. It's not.
It's not a circle. It's more of a line.
Yeah, it's a line.
Yeah.
Except here's the thing. It goes like Sasuke here, and then there's like 4 other like groups of girls.
Yeah.
Aiming at him, and then it's like line here.
And of course, the infamous Naruto Sasuke. Naruto being pushed by accident.
No. Naruto being his stubborn self gets right up in Sasuke's face, glares at him, and then the guy behind him gets up and bumps Naruto. In which case, this is the only scene where you see 2 guys kissing. Not on purpose, not by accident, but it still is infuriating to the girls.
Yeah.
Who are right beside them, and they're only 3 seats away. And so, as Naruto said, I sense danger or something, or I smell danger, I forgot the exact line. Yeah. But he said he sensed or smelled danger or something, looks over, and there's a cloud of murderous glares at him.
Oh, yeah.
In which case, it's like, oh god. And then it gets to the class.
Yeah, so pretty much they explain the groups.
Actually, sorry to digress, but if you're really observant and you look carefully enough, as they pan through the class and everyone, you'll see Naruto there, and he's like completely beaten up, black.
Yeah, I saw that one.
And he's like covered in bandages, like these bandages on him, and he's just sitting there going, in his seat. He's literally just a zombie in his seat, head looking up.
So in this case, then Aruka Sensei actually explains who's in which group. And then, much to Sakura's
delight
and dismay, she learns that both Sasuke and Naruto are in her group.
Well, yeah, it's hilarious because it's hilarious how they put it. Because remember, it's like Sasuke and Sakura. She's like, yes! And then Naruto goes, I'm doomed.
And then guess what? Naruto and Sakura
said, like, no, and 2 seconds afterwards, Naruto is called for Team 7. So, switch places. Sakura looks down and says, I'm doomed. And Naruto goes, yay!
Yes. And then, of course, Ino got pissed.
Oh, yeah, she got stuck with Choji and Shikamaru. Shikamaru, the depressed emo kid, and Choji,
the hungry kid.
Yeah, he's got to lay off some of those chips, man. But then again, he does lose weight when he eats those, it's a later on series, people.
But, in this case, they meet up with Kakashi Sensei.
Didn't they do that eraser in the doorway
Yes.
Gag? In which case, it was hilarious, because they're like, oh, he's not going to fall for it, it hits him on the head. And Sakura's like, oh my god, he hit him straight in the head, what a dumbass. And Sasuke is like, is this seriously a Jonin? And Naruto's just laughing and rolling on the floor laughing.
Yeah, and then of course they went through the getting the test to see whether or not he could get the badge.
1,000 years of death, or 1,000 years of pain.
Like, up to the go!
Stick it where the sun don't shine. And didn't he like fly up like a rocket?
Yes.
God, that... Oh, seriously, when he did that, it also brings up the memory of the most recent Rage Quit. Yeah. Oh, God. The fart.
And then, of course, it turns out that, Sakura went through Genjutsu, actually fallen for the Genjutsu techniques.
Oh, that's funny. She just, she's like Sasuke dying in front of her and she passes out. In which case, Sasuke is over facing Kakashi, which she uses the head over heels technique and buries Sasuke up to his neck. And then remember when Sakura was running through, and she stops in like mid-step, and she's like tilted at a 45-degree angle, 1 foot ready to be step forward. She sits there and freezes and looks at his head, and he's like, can you help me? And she passes out again.
Of course.
God,
and then, of course,
Naruto, being the idiot he is,
tries to pull it off. However, he gets wrapped up.
Yeah, in the end, he tries stealing the food.
Yeah.
In which case...
Technically, they passed because the entire exercise was about teamwork.
I know, but the funny part was that how Kakashi comes in, he's like, "You're all gonna die!" And then like, "No!"
Yeah, pretty much.
And then it's hilarious.
And then they will go, and then they start through the Land of the Waves mission, which is apparently
the bridge builder.
Yeah, apparently they went through it. Apparently, assassins came in and decided and tried to kill him. Kakashi dealt with them with ease. And then it turns out that the bridge builder actually lied to them being a C rank or below.
No, it was a D.
D rank or D rank because of he doesn't want to pay too much.
Well, no, he is more or less he didn't want anyone to know because he didn't know he could trust anyone. So he didn't want the word spreading and have more assassins after him.
Mm-hmm.
So he kind of told him, "Oh, it's just a simple escort mission to get me to my homeland without."
But it turns out but it actually happens to be an A rank or.
He didn't tell them that they had one of the 7 deadliest swordsmen in the land.
Yeah, good point. So
after him, with his little minion. Seriously, I can't believe Haku was a guy. He looks so much like a girl.
Let's get into it. So first off, they're battling Zabuza. Apparently, the fight is going worse since Kakashi is stuck in a water bubble.
Yeah, in which case Naruto and Sasuke tag team for the first time, really.
Yeah, and then use Wind Shuriken.
The Demon Windmill Shuriken, which actually turns out to be Naruto.
Actually, one of them was the real one. The other one was Naruto.
Yeah.
And then, of course, we were also introduced with Kakashi having the Genkai ability of the Sharingan.
Just fun fact, he was not born with that.
Really?
No, it's the Akatsuki leader or something. The guy, one of the Akatsuki, you'll later find out has only one eye, or so. And that one eye went to Kakashi. You know the guy who wears that little mask and has one eye open?
Mm-hmm.
He gave Kakashi the Sharingan ability.
Why?
I forgot the reasons why, but he gave it to Kakashi so they would live. It was during one of the Great Ninja Wars. So Kakashi was his friend.
So this was way before he joined the Akatsuki then.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so pretty much Kakashi...
Why do you think there's a slash? Because
that
slash, the knife that pretty much what they did was hit him here and it actually gouged out his eye.
Yeah. So in this case, they defeated Zabuza and then Haku shows up pretending to be Anbu.
Yeah. In which case they
and then they reached to the bridge. Kakashi actually went through the training again in order to actually let them control chakra.
Mm-hmm.
And of course,
Sasuke and Naruto obviously screw it up, and yet Sakura just goes all the way up and does it.
Yeah,
and so Naruto's like, "Can you help me out?"
And then which is actually a first for Sakura since she didn't expect that to happen.
I know, but the funny thing was that out of the two, Sasuke being the strongest, second only compared to Naruto, because Naruto and Sasuke at this point, even though Naruto's stupid and
he's as powerful as Sasuke,
but yeah, he can tank more than Sasuke. Sasuke has the ability to maneuver, agility, and tactical advantage. Naruto is just basically the tank of the group.
Yeah.
It will be seen later on, people. We'll explain what I mean by that. But whereas Sakura is the more precision sniper kind of thing.
Yeah.
Where she can actually control and do whatever she needs to do perfectly well. And so she gets up there, comes back down, realizes that Sasuke only got like 3 steps up the tree and then like overdid it and had to jump off. Naruto made it like the same amount.
However, much to Sakura's shock,
Naruto asks her for help.
Yeah.
In which case, later on, Sasuke asked Naruto, what did she say?
Really?
He asked Naruto, what did he ask her? Sasuke was really reluctant on asking Naruto.
Really? Huh.
Yeah.
Apparently, he was able to go through meet the course. Apparently, he was sleeping, and then Sasuke and Sakura went to help with the bridge builder, including Kakashi. And of course, Zabuza returns.
Yeah, in which case he uses a double hidden mist ability
to block out Kakashi's
Sharingan, and Sasuke gets trapped by
the mirrors, the demonic
by Haku.
By Haku under the demonic ice mirrors. And then Naruto shows up.
He blew his cover.
Yeah, he stupidly went in, and then
let's just throw firecrackers everywhere and make my appearance be known.
Yeah, and then
and everyone's just sitting there going,
"God damn idiots!" Yeah, and then of course, he sneaks in, uses shadow cones up to the point where Sasuke almost tries to escape.
I know, but the funny part was that Sasuke's in there, so he's like, "I gotta contact Naruto," and Naruto's like sitting there going, "Psst, hey, what do we do?" Right in front of him, and Sasuke's like going,
You idiot!
No, it's like literally, if Sasuke could... I felt like Sasuke wanted to punch him.
Yeah.
He was like, you freaking idiot.
This is like the moment I've always wanted, just want to say, just unleash it already!
Yeah.
Sasuke apparently...
He basically took the blow that was aimed at Naruto.
Yeah, for the frontal assault of the wounds, after revealing that he has the Sharingan eyes.
And so, he also talks to Naruto saying that he was really the only person he felt like he could compete with.
Right, and then of course, Naruto went into the emotional rage and unleashes the Nine-Tailed Fox mode.
Not on purpose, but by accident.
Yeah, on accident.
In which case, it freaks everyone out. Well, it freaks Kakashi out. Sakura doesn't know what the hell's going on. Sasuke is knocked out, but Naruto thinks he's dead. Haku is freaking out because he doesn't know what the heck's going on. And Zabuza is thinking, okay, this is way too foul to be Kakashi. What the heck is that?
Yeah, pretty much. Everyone is going, what the hell is going on?
Well, two are going, what the heck's going on? One's going, okay, what is this? And then the bridge builder doesn't even sense anything. Zabuza and Haku don't even know what it is, but they know something's happening. And Naruto's gone berserk.
Yeah, and then it does show that the attributes that he attained from the Nine-Tailed Fox was that he has the ability to heal. And also, becoming a demon mode, like rage demon mode.
Yeah, they're like berserker mode.
Yeah, and then of course, Kakashi is trying to end this thing fast so he can actually try to...
Well, it's kind of hard because if he goes for Naruto and Sasuke, Zabuza just runs past him.
Which is actually the minor problem that he's dealing with.
Yeah, Zabuza is basically mirroring him.
Yeah, so in this case, the funny thing is, Haku actually wanted Naruto to kill him. But apparently, I think he decided to go in and stop Kakashi to make the final blow from Zabuza, so Haku dies.
Well, no, Kakashi finally manages to dispel, or at least see through, and target Zabuza. But this is where we first learn of Kakashi's one and only real jutsu, which was the Lightning Blade.
Oh, the Chidori?
Yeah, it's actually Lightning Blade / Chidori.
But
when he goes to strike Zabuza, Haku gets in the way and takes the blow.
So, and then of course, in this case, Haku dies, Naruto berates Zabuza over what Haku has done.
Well, that's after the...
after everything was said and done.
Also, remember the guy who's been opposing the bridge builder comes in with a gang of people.
Oh, yeah, that's
then Zabuza, with all the injuries he has, pretty much goes berserk after asking Kakashi for a knife. Or, I forgot, was it Kakashi or Naruto he asked?
No, technically, the reason he went berserk was for the fact that Naruto berates Zabuza first.
Yeah.
Zabuza didn't really mind about it until, like, he has more stronger feelings towards Haku for what he...
Well, also the guy who's been opposed, that hired him in the first place, actually kicked Haku's dead body in the face. And was, like, being completely disrespectful to him.
So, in this case...
Zabuza got pissed off and asked either Kakashi or Naruto for a knife, in which case he basically slices everyone up with nothing more than a knife in his mouth.
Yeah.
No arms, just running straight through them. And then eventually he hits the bridge builder, and... Not bridge builder, the gang member.
Yeah,
Gato. And he goes off into the water and dies. Or supposedly dies.
Yeah, and then... Once everything is said and done, pretty much the mission is over with.
And then the villagers finally get the courage enough to stand up to the gang who came in, and then they force the rest of the gang members out onto the ship or off the bridge.
Yeah, and then of course they named the bridge the Great Naruto Bridge or something like that due to his...
Uzumaki Bridge or something?
Yeah. And then they went home. All in all, I would actually have to say, give this story arc a watch, just because, number one, it's hilarious.
It's hilarious with the Naruto being stupid and all.
And number two,
it's okay, as in when it comes to
the action
time killing.
Yeah.
I mean, it has a lot of fighting, a lot of like fun things.
And number three, just to actually show off what the hell he can do with Nine-Tailed Fox mode.
Yeah, it's just awesome just watching that Naruto go just beast mode on everything.
Yeah, pretty much.
But beware, if you're gonna watch this one, you may watch all the others, because they are just as good. Because there's more things he learns, like...
Rasengan, of course.
Rasengan.
The summoning jutsu.
Oh, and you get to see other characters like Rock Lee.
Oh, yeah, Rock
and
Lee.
the Hidden Lotus, which is a taijutsu move only.
Oh, yeah.
You get to meet Rock Lee Sensei Guy. Oh, God. Seriously, what is with Lee and Guy with the spandex?
I think in this case they're trying to recreate Bruce Lee. That's what I'm getting at.
All I know is that Guy's thing is with youth, and Rock Lee's like mimicking him.
So pretty much, give this one a watch, and pretty much you would actually need to see the rest. The next one will actually be the tuning exam story arc, where we actually get to make like the main antagonist of them all, Orochimaru.
Orochimaru, you guys meet the 3 Sannin in this one because it goes up to the point where Sasuke leaves the village, and that's where it cuts off for this arc.
Well, like I said, anyways, thanks for actually sticking around with us.
Give this anime a serious good shake. It is worth it.
Yeah, definitely.
Not only it's more like
ninja style.
It's a ninja thing, so yeah, you got a lot of ninja things going on. But the sheer amount of episodes is actually rivaling Bleach.
Yeah, like I think
it's really worth killing the time if you have nothing to do.
Yeah.
And you really want to watch something funny and entertaining and watch some kid be stupid and end up getting the crap beating out of him.
Yeah, there was that.
And have some girl actually beat the crap out of him in some of those episodes. Yeah, Naruto is the one to go.
So, yeah, that's it. See you guys later.
Thanks for watching.